Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. I hope that this vlog captures me the right way. Sometimes, because I use my phone, guys, my Android phone, not iPhone, and excuse my face, I'm putting Vaseline on my face, and then I'm just going to put a little makeup on to cover these moles up. No matter how many times people tell me that they're beautiful or they're beauty marks or whatever, I don't like these moles. So foundation is one of my favorite makeups to wear. It always has been. I just like how it makes your face look smoother. And so I'm going to just put on some foundation this morning while I talk to you guys. Good morning. Happy Saturday. What you got planned for today? So I have to take Talia to her swim lesson. I'm putting on some Vaseline, and this is just regular Vaseline, petroleum jelly with cocoa butter in it. I like the kind with cocoa butter in it. Well, anywho, my skin gets really dry, guys. It gets really dry, like on my nose area, and especially right through here. It gets so dry, and I don't know. There's not anything really that has really worked for my skin. I have dryness right through here, right here in my nose. Like sometimes when I put foundation on, my skin still peels after I put it on. So I like to put some kind of moisturizer on my face, and this is what I use. I know different people use different things. Um, and let's see. Um, I have to take Talia to her swim lesson at 11 today. And then after that, we saw last week that there was we drove through this area where they're setting up a carnival. It wasn't set up yet, but we saw all the equipment. So after her swim lesson, I'm going to take her back by that area to see if they set up this weekend for the carnival and to check to see if it's not this weekend, if maybe it's next weekend. If it's this weekend, I do want to take her to the carnival. I always like to try to find something to get into, but I will be packing today as well. I'll be working on some. This smells so good, guys. I'll be working on some business ideas and things like that today as well. Um, my day is gonna be jam packed today, so um, I have my upcoming interview on the 24th. I also later today be studying for that, just studying some questions that may be asked and trying to prepare myself for that interview. It'll be the second interview. After that, when it goes well, because I know it will go well, I'm claiming that. Um, After that, then um, I'll be studying. After I study, I'll be studying for those questions or whatever. After that, I lost my train of thought. After that, then I'll have a third interview with the director. So I'm asking for your guys' prayers. I'm just believing God that I'm going to get this job. The company that I applied for the job for is for a supervisor position over services and benefits. And as you know, my last role, I was a supervisor working for a pharmaceutical company. So I'm just, believing God that I'm going to get this job. I've applied for like five other jobs with the same company. And guess what? All of those positions, they didn't give it to me. They didn't give it to me. In fact, I was turned down, and they said that I was no longer being considered for those positions. I saved those emails where I got turned down for those positions. But when I went on the website and I checked for this position, it said that under consideration is what it says when I go to the portal. So I am believing God that I'm going to get this position while I am still working on my YouTube journey, while I am still pursuing my entrepreneurship things. Um, I'm still, going to have to take something in the meantime until I get monetized and this income replaces the income that I would be making as a salaried person. Then that's when I will be able to come up with an exit plan. So, anywho, I'm just putting a little foundation. I'm not doing anything spectacular. I used to wear foundation and all that stuff when I was younger. I don't really wear all that. And this is not a full coverage, guys. I really like a full coverage because these moles over here are not as big as these moles over here. And I like something that completely covers. And sometimes it doesn't cover this one, right? Or it doesn't cover some of the more bigger ones. But it usually covers these smaller ones over here. So I don't have any concealer today. And I used to I really like to use a concealer and foundation, just because of the moles and how they stand out. But I don't have the foundation, I mean, any concealer today. But anyway, I'm just putting on something light. Just something light. I want to get Botox right here when I can. I'm getting some wrinkling right here, and it's from frowning. I try to tell my little girl that it's the frowns that cause this right here. One of my relatives has a line going right here where he wrinkles his head going inward. Uh, and so just know that wrinkles come from frowning, fussing, stress, all of those type of things. So anywho, like I said, I don't like my makeup to look pasty. I see a lot of people putting on layers and layers, but for me, I don't want to look like a completely different person when I take my makeup off. I want to look nice whether I wear makeup or whether I don't. So I'll try not to over apply. Even though I do want to cover my moles, I try not to over apply. Because I don't want to look like a completely different person when I take it off. Like, I still feel like I could use a little more over here though. For these spots, it's not covered it too well this morning. But it is what it is. I'm probably not going to put any more on. I do like Fit Me. I use the 365 and I use the 360. Now, I will pay more for my foundation when I have the money to pay more. Right now, your girl don't, and I like Fit Me. And Fit Me has been working well for me. So anywho, I wanted to drop in this morning. As you see, I'm sitting in my robe because it's still morning time, and I love a nice robe. I love robes. It's just something about them. I just like, pretty robes. But anywho, I jumped on this morning and I wanted to talk to you about, being yourself. Just wanted to drop in a few words of encouragement. See what you're doing on your Saturday. Just want to talk to you like you're my family, like you're my sis or my younger brother, or for those parents out there who are struggling because they wear so many hats. Parents, women specifically, wear so many hats. We're caretakers. We help the kids with the homework. We take them to their doctor's appointments. We help them with their homework. Then we have to take care of our own personal needs. We address things that happen at school with our kids. We have to give them pep talks and encourage them when they're going through things at school. We go to parent-teacher conferences. I just think that there are so many hats that women wear, and I think that being a parent is highly underestimated. I know that there are some people out there who just feels like, and sometimes it's men that feel this way, that like parenting is, easy, that it's not, it's a lot. It's a lot. Just dealing with kids like that are going through things at school. Children go through a lot. They could be dealing with racism. They could be dealing with trying to fit in. They could be dealing with liking somebody, crushes. They could be dealing with all kinds of things at school, trying to make good grades, maybe feeling like they're doing their best, but they're still not making the grades that they want to make. So just think about all of those different things. Last year, my little girl was dealing with bullying, not bullying just by one person, but two people. So I'm just saying, all of these, I have some different things to talk to you about this morning. I was really talking about the many hats that women wear. So just think about all of that. That's just the kids things that we're dealing with, taking them to sports, taking them to different things that they're typically, and I'm not saying that men don't do this, because I see some men, like when I take Talia to volleyball, when I take Talia to her swim lesson, I see some men in there, right? But most of the time, guys, I see women by themselves sitting there. So I'm just trying to say to you guys that anybody out there that's listening, I'm talking to you like you my sis or my brother, or I'm talking to parent. There's so many hats that women wear. And then after we take care of the kids, if you're married, then you got to try to fulfill those duties as a wife. So where does the time fit for yourself? Where does the time come that you go have a manicure, a pedicure, or go get a massage, or just do something fun with your friends? Like, make sure that you are making time for you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And sometimes when we don't make time for ourselves as women, and we have all of these many hats that we wear, it comes out in other ways. It can come out in irritability, moodiness, because we're really not taking time to refuel ourselves. We're really not taking time to um, refresh ourselves, and we're just constantly going and going and going and going. And let's just say someone passes away in the family and you got a funeral to go to or a funeral to plan. We have all of these things that just can happen, randomly happen, along with all of those daily duties that we have to take care of. And so I'm just saying, sis or brother, take care of you. Make time to take care of you. That way you can better take care of your mom, your children, your husband, your brother, whoever it is that you have to take care of, your grandma. If you don't take time to take care of you, then things will seem off key, or things will subtly like come out in ways of irritability, fussiness. That's what I've learned about myself. And sometimes you have to take a look within. So make time to exercise, go for a walk, have that bubble bath, do whatever makes you feel good about you. So that is my nugget for this morning. There's another topic I want to talk about on a separate day. Just know I am going to have a cooking video tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I'll find a recipe or something. It may just be a side dish. I may not do a whole meal all the time. But I thank you for supporting my channel. That those of you that have recently joined, thank you. I'm so glad to have you here. If you're new to my channel, I'm just someone who is trying to reinvent themselves. I am 50 and over, and I'm just trying to reinvent myself. I'm becoming an entrepreneur, so you'll see that journey. I am raising my granddaughter who's been with me since birth. She's now 11. Both of our birthdays was last weekend, and I feel like I still need to do something for me. Everything I did last weekend was about her and my grandkids, and wanting them to have fun. And I enjoyed myself, don't get me wrong, but I still didn't do anything just for me. So, and then, I'm just trying to, like I said, reinvent myself, become a first generation wealth builder in my family. If you're new to my channel, I'm just telling a little bit about, what my channel is about and who I am about. And I believe God called me to YouTube, and I am trying to uplift anybody that I can. Anybody that I can. Because I didn't want to do this. And I didn't think I could do this because I'm an introvert. And because, I really didn't believe, I didn't know if I could do something or say something that would really hold people's interest. But I just believe that God has given us all gifts to use. And there is somebody for everyone. There is somebody for everyone, sis or bro. So somebody will listen to you. So just believe in yourself. If you feel like you want to go on this YouTube journey, just believe in yourself and just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep believing in you. Because somebody will listen to you, because you have something to share with the world. That's important. Just like I have something to share with the world. The gift that God has placed in you, He wants you to share it too. So that's all I have for you this morning, because I got to get, Talia together so that we can get the day going. Do something. Do something. It don't have to cost money to find a park. Maybe try a park that you've never been to before. Look up some parks that's maybe an hour away. I do stuff like that. Like sometimes I don't want to go to the same old places all the time. So I might look for something a little bit further out, but do something different. You deserve to do something just for you. But anywho, that's all I have for you this morning. I love you. Just remember that you are worthy. You are enough. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I love you. If nobody has told you that you're beautiful today, you are beautiful. And just know that, okay? And don't settle. Don't settle. I just, I have to say that because I wasn't taught those things. Don't settle just because you're lonely for just anybody, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, whether it be a husband, whatever it is. Don't settle. Don't settle. You have to learn how to pick and choose your relationships wisely, whether it be friendships or boyfriend girlfriend relationships or a husband, a spouse or whatever. Because once you're in that situation and you live with that person, it's harder to it's hard once you've married the wrong person or got into a relationship with the wrong person to get out of that because you don't move them in. I see so many women, including me. I was one of those women. Um, and I've learned from it. Once you know your worth, it's a game changer. You'll no longer accept the same things. You'll no longer look for the same things in someone. And first of all, it's about becoming a better you first, working on you first, working on your finances, working on you, and becoming a better you before you enter into any relationship. And don't let loneliness cause you to just pick just anybody. So that's all I have for right now. That's just a snippet of what's to come. Again, I love you. Have a wonderful Saturday and take care of you. Peace.